All right. Deadmanstone podcast. Your host, Mr. Deadman, Becky, and SK. How is it going? You guys doing okay?
And dead air.
Yeah. Great way to start. You doing okay, Becky?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess. What's going on? What's wrong?
I think he was talking to you, Becky.
Crickets?
Insurance companies and doctors, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Okay. You got some stuff going on? Okay.
I just hate them all.
You just hate them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I've been taking the same medicine for years now, and then all of a sudden they don't want to pay for it. I mean, why?
Well, because they're cheap? You expect insurance to pay for everything?
Everything they say that they should pay for? Come on.
Right. Well, they expect me to pay their stupid asses, so,
Oh, man. Of course they do. And it's like night and day, the difference, how much it is with insurance and how much it is without. It's insane.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's $1,700 a vial if you don't have insurance. And with the insurance, you pay $8.
That is so fucked up right there. I mean,
Jesus.
that's obvious.
I mean,
price
we're not
gouging.
talking about, we're not talking about something that, you can do without. We're talking about something that, will keep you from dying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's true.
they don't care. It'd be cheaper for them if I died than,
The thing is that one of the contributing factors among many to rising healthcare costs is actually insurance, because people are insulated from the actual costs of medical care. And if there was, if you really had to face that on a constant basis, the people would be a lot more upset about costs. But they're like, fuck it, I don't care. It costs me $20 at the pharmacy. They don't really know or care what the insurance company is being charged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that, the insurance company is not charged the $1,700. The insurance company is billed like $350, and they pay the difference between that and what I pay. They get a cut, a markdown. But if I don't have insurance and I go to the pharmacy to get it billed, I have to pay the $1,700. I don't get a cut.
Oh, of course you don't get a cut. Why would you get a cut? I mean, come on.
Yeah, who are you? Come on, you're just the customer.
Yeah.
You're just the person whose life depends on this drug.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Okay.
So what do you do if you don't have like $1,700 to pay for it?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to do live streams and beg for it, like DSP. That's what you do. You
No, I ain't either.
You harvest the organs of homeless people to pay for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can do that. Yeah, that'll work.
No.
Endless supply.
Oh, okay.
Y'all could sell testicles.
Oh,
Can you though?
You know what you could do? You could try to smuggle cocaine.
Wait. Hold on. Is that a real thing?
Sell testicles?
And how much?
No, not really. Well, there are places that they say will buy them for $30,000 a piece.
Ooh, really?
We gotta go. We gotta meet some homeless
See,
men.
that's such a better deal than selling a kidney.
After that advice,
much less, much easier to get by on one.
Yeah, and after hearing that,
but they just pop one out and you just pop a ping pong ball in. You're good.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not a ping pong ball. I mean,
Golf
but
ball?
they do have prosthetic balls.
They
This
have
is
them.
true.
They have them.
It-
But
Really?
That's a thing. Yes,
Mhm.
that's a thing.
And with so many homeless
No
out there, it'd be
way.
like, they'll be going with the homeless and harvesting these balls pretty soon because what's going to happen? How are they going to take care of it? It's like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so we have a crazy show scheduled here. We got what on the menu? We have like what hentai coming on the Twitch, Coke on a plane, South Africa activist dies, Japan knife crimes. What else we got?
And a GoFundMe scam.
GoFundMe scam. Okay, all right. Well, let's. I think we start off with this Twitch situation. What's going on here? Now, I know SK and Becky, I know you guys don't play a whole lot of games. You don't really know what's going on here. But this is pretty wild.
I don't know what this is.
So, Twitch is
I understand porn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got that side of the story pretty well covered.
Mhm.
Handled.
That's good. That's good.
Oh,
So you're halfway there.
no.
You're halfway
Yeah.
there. So Twitch is a streaming service, blah blah blah. They stream games there. And one of the games, or one of the categories, is a game called.
So streaming games. That means like you do while you're playing.
Yeah. So like people
Okay.
live stream game footage because people like to
Gotcha.
watch that. I guess. You know?
Why?
It's some people make the argument it's the same reason why people watch sports because you could play or you could watch people play. I mean, I guess.
It's not. I understand. There's like.
Oh, I still
The-
watch you play games.
Yeah, but Jesse makes really funny comments, so I hear.
Sometimes though, I watch.
And you
does.
get really drunk.
Oh yeah, well that happens every stream. Every stream. Which, by the way, tonight I'm drinking.
You weren't drunk last night, and I laughed
Oh.
my ass off.
Oh, last night was hilarious. We're playing this game called Otaku's Adventure. We're trying to help this poor anime otaku. Just as otaku's is some nerd who's obsessed with anime. Trying to help him get a date. SK.
Yeah,
who-
we didn't do too well either.
Nah.
Trying to help a game character get a date.
Yeah. Well, the game character
No.
was like this.
That's okay. So let me explain why that's impossible. Because the dorks who programmed it have no fucking idea how dates are arrived at. So how can they program that into the game?
Well,
Well,
that
we
might
kind of
explain.
figured this out.
They might explain some of the options they give you.
Oh my God, we were rolling.
I kid you not. Not the first, but one of the options you get in the game is what? When this chick is like, "Oh, my ankle
Lick her
hurts."
ankle.
The option is, what do? Walk her home or lick her ankle?
Guess which one we picked?
Lick her ankle.
I started laughing, and Jesse was laughing at me, and oh my God, it was funny.
No, lick
Yeah.
her ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
And people
You have
wonder
to
why.
watch
And
last night's
people
stream.
wonder why the Japanese population birth rates are in free fall.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and that's not a joke. It really is.
No, yeah, it really isn't free fall. I mean, their birth rate is low, super low.
Yeah.
And with all the virtual girlfriends there too. I mean, even if
the guys, young millennials in Japan they're terrified of dating.
terrified of
they're
dating, they have no desire. I mean, look at the screen right now. I know you don't see it, but look at the anime character, that hentai character. Look at
Yeah.
that. Look at that. How can women
Oh, the one with
compete
the
with
boobs?
that if that's what's attracting people? If that can do the job. I mean, they literally have virtual girlfriends in Japan. You know what, Becky? Maybe we can.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
you know what?
They do.
We can make that a special episode on the Deadmanstone. We can make that a special episode, talking all about
Oh.
virtual
Oh
girlfriends.
God, I'm afraid to ask.
Oh, we'll go in detail.
Oh.
I mean, maybe I'll buy one to show it.
virtual girlfriends,
What?
and sex bots.
Oh,
The Japanese guys who won't go ask a girl on a date will spend unlimited amount of hours trying to develop a perfect sex bot.
they will. They will. And God bless Japan for doing
Okay,
that. They're
can I ask a stupid
pioneers. They're
question?
frontiers, man. They're on it.
Can I
Okay.
ask a really stupid question?
Yes.
No,
With a virtual girlfriend, don't you still have to do the job yourself?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If that mattered, Becky, porn wouldn't be. I mean, if that mattered, porn wouldn't be a thing. I mean, you still do the job yourself. It's just, it's great. Okay, I guess.
Okay.
But anyway, back to what's going on with Twitch.
you know, everything has, Becky, to answer that further, everything has a trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And to the poor lonely guys in Japan, especially, and the incels around the world, missing out on actual physical human contact is a small price to pay for not having to deal with actual human women.
Yeah, they don't have to pay for dinner. They don't have to pay for dates. They don't have to
They don't have
deal
to get
with the
rejected.
drama. Yeah, no rejection. You can't be rejected if you don't try. You know?
Right? There's
I guess
zero
so.
there's zero risk and some reward.
You can't experience heartbreak if you don't date. It rhymes.
Yep.
So you know it rhymes, so you know it's right.
It does not rhyme at all.
Oh, well, you can force it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm really trying here. Really trying. Okay. But anyway, so Twitch has this problem of trolls uploading hentai and porn and stuff on it under this category, this game category called Artifact. See, on Twitch, they have like the popular games on like the main site, or I guess on the front page, whatever. And one of their least popular game, like the bottom of the popular games, was this game called Artifact or whatever. Like no one played it. It lost its fan base, I guess.
Right?
Which, okay, so because it was abandoned, people just uploaded it, like various content in that category, but had nothing to do with the game itself.
So that category turned into the kitchen junk drawer.
Yes, exactly. And over the weekend, over Memorial Day weekend, people were uploading like troll videos. Like when I say troll videos, I mean we're talking about everything from like Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. Hell, I saw Black Mirror earlier today. Then there's actual hardcore.
You mean pirate videos?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And then and what they'll do, they'll make like a small window, like on their like OBS whatever when they're streaming. So they'll have the game there to make it look like the game's being played to someone who's not really paying attention to like the thumbnails. But when you click it, it's like, oh wait, there's a small window, and in that window there's a Black Mirror, and later on it will like expand and be like the whole thing, and whatever. But then there's like hentai and stuff. I think if I go there now, I wonder if I could find it, because like I said, this has been happening over the weekend, right? I noticed today that it was happening still. That's what I noticed, that it was mostly hentai today, and I'm talking like everything just exposed out there. And these streams were up for like maybe 20-30 minutes before they were taken down by anybody. You know?
Really?
And Twitch
so they have been. So they were taken down eventually.
They were taken down eventually. Yes.
Huh. And so what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that you're not like, it's like, okay, so right now what Twitch is trying to do to I guess combat this is that if you were to try to make a new account right now, you're not going to be able to stream, right? That's your solution to this. So anyone who makes a brand new account, you're not going to be able to stream for, I guess, a day or so many days or whatever. I'm not sure what the specifics are at this moment, but until they get this taken care of, I guess they think that all the trolls are going to expose themselves and like, I guess, artifact, streaming there. But the thing is, the people who are doing this, they're not done. They're just going to like make new accounts, let those counts await. And when time is over, when Twitch thinks everything's okay, they'll just do this again in another category. Hell, they might start streaming hardcore pornography in, let's say, CS:GO or the Counter-Strike, global, whatever, CS:GO, or one of the other games.
Okay.
Could easily happen, like Rainbow Six Siege. So stream some hentai there. Man. So, but I bet you right now, if I go there, I wonder if I see something. I wonder if I do. So that's what I'm check right now.
Oh, Lord.
By the way,
it was nice knowing y'all.
No, don't worry. I'll have it censored on the screen. I definitely will. But so I was doing some digging as well, doing some combing, right? And I shared you guys a link where people have uploaded like pornographic images to Twitch, and they just kind of stay there. I guess they pass through the cracks, get through the holes.
What?
And they just kind of sit there. Like I'm looking at a picture right now of Alexis Texas face sitting to some dude who isn't me, so I'm a little jealous. And I'm just like, come on, man. It just passed through the cracks. It's just right there. Right there.
You're jealous that some dude's not sitting on your face.
No, Alexis Texas.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I misheard that.
That's okay. All right. So, let me see.
I was worried.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. If I pull up artifact right now, let's see. What do we find here?
There's no telling. SK, why am I scared?
You shouldn't be scared.
Did you know Jesse?
I'm not gonna. Don't worry. All right. Right now they have like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 things streaming on there, and one of which is of course clickbait seals. Okay, so it's just a game. They have like memes streaming, and then they have what's this one? You know what?
Couldn't tell you.
I would be surprised if I mean this might actually work. I mean if they just hold off on live streaming activity on brand new accounts, and they just like ban all the ones that start streaming on the artifact category, it could actually work.
Why don't they just kill the fucking category? Jesus, how complicated is this? Christ almighty, if it's all going to one group, just hide the group for fuck's sakes.
That's one thing they could do, but here's what happens if they did that. If they did that, that means anyone who was going to stream with that game anyway and actually wanted to play it, like, I guess they couldn't stream in that category?
But you just said nobody plays it anymore.
Well, not really. Maybe like one person.
So what's the downside? I'm still looking for a downside.
Well,
kill the fucking category. Jesus Christ. God almighty. What are these people?
Well, here's the
interns?
problem. Here's the problem. And I think you know this too. Like trolls who like if you do that, the trolls win. Because then now they're like, okay, let's go infest another category. Let's start streaming on some of the more popular ones. Let's really show.
So what? They have no idea who's doing this. Really?
They're just brand new accounts. They're like new accounts. They pop up all the time.
Oh, sock puppets.
Yeah.
They used to call it in the old blogging days.
Yeah.
Fake accounts.
I mean, they just make these accounts. So that's why they're implementing the new policy where if you make a new account, you're not going to be able to live stream for some time until they get this taken care of. So that's their plan now, is to try to quarantine it. Hold off on new live stream until it's snuffed out.
Yeah, I mean, if these guys are really truly if they have a streaming platform, they should be savvy enough to be able to figure out who the fuck's doing this, regardless of their account. You know, IP address and shit like
Holy
that.
hell! This is Pulp Fiction. There's no way someone just streamed Pulp Fiction. I'm looking. Yeah, they did. Oh, they flat out streamed Pulp Fiction. Here's the thing. Some of these, okay, in the category, like after a stream is done, it becomes like a video that you can just go back and watch. Let me just share just a little. There's nothing. Okay, here we go. I'll put it on the screen right now. Take down this image. Okay, you have. Hopefully, no nudity pops up. You have things that aren't even the game.
Wait, I need to make sure I'm watching this.
I'm afraid to click on any of this.
Just in case you're wrong.
You have stuff that isn't even related to the game. You have... Like, I don't want to click on... I'm
What
so
is
scared.
that guy sitting in a tub of worms?
It looks like it. It looks like it.
Ew.
And there's puppies. There's... that looks like it's gonna get topless very soon. I have a feeling that game gets real crazy. What's this? Oh, here's Pulp Fiction. It's just sitting right there. You know, if we were to live stream Pulp Fiction, we'd be taken down real fast.
So this just started happening over the weekend. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Somehow this became a thing out of nowhere.
Actually,
just
there's
boom.
You know what? Good point. There's actually history to this, apparently. This has been going on for some time. And I don't think it's just this category. See, like I said, I was doing some combing through just using the search. Just searching various terms like boobs, ass, hentai. Being creative in the way I would spell it out.
As one does.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would try to spell it out like you would as a 13-year-old, like using O's instead of using zeros instead of O's, using some spaces, you know. And you can find stuff. You can find images. You can find clips. It's not just this category. I don't put this image back on. I just want to click this, see what happens. Please don't be porn. What are you?
God.
Oh, some Japanese girls. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's what's going on with Twitch. That's what's going on with Twitch. Is this porn? Is this porn? No, oh no, that's rap. Yeah. You know, with YouTube, if you try to upload like porn, I think it would automatically detect it. I don't know how that would work.
Let's don't try it and find out.
I don't want to try it. I mean, I don't know if it would.
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't have anything else on this. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think this is. I don't know what you guys. I don't know. Do you have any other comments? Anything you want to say about this?
I got nothing, man.
Me neither, because I don't know what they can do about it.
Well, one other thing. Why don't they just make an adult category and just have it there?
Yeah, it's definite possible.
But would that even appease the trolls? I mean, if they're doing this just because they're trolling, then
they want reactions.
Yeah. Oh man, the clip was okay. I did a video on this earlier today and I recorded it. Man, the kids that were doing this were laughing. They're laughing off their ass about the whole thing, and there was a bunch of them, and they were all on their own streams, and they knew what they were doing. They're like, "Oh man, you're like the second one trending in that category," and they're laughing about it. They're like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna put it in hentai now." 13-year-olds, man, and now that school's out, you can get a lot more of this shit.
Yep.
Good luck, Twitch. You're gonna need it. Okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. What else? What else we got here? What's next? What's next on the list, Becky?
The GoFundMe scam.
All right. What's going on with that?
What is this?
There is a man and woman. Have you not heard about the initial the scam of the GoFundMe?
I would just have to ask you to clarify which one.
Are there so many?
Okay.
Like dime a dozen, right?
There really are. Yeah, there's bunches.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
There was a man and woman that came up with this quote unquote brilliant scheme to make money. The woman went to a gas station and said that a homeless man who was a veteran came out and gave his last $20.
The couple.
Gas when she ran out.
One. Yes,
I remember this.
Ran out of gas.
Right.
And
they raised like $40,000 or some shit like that.
Oh no! Try 400.
Oh,
400,000?
Yeah.
And not a dime of that went to the homeless man, huh?
Well, the homeless guy was in on it.
Yeah.
But did the homeless guy get anything though?
But they didn't give him any.
No, yeah.
No.
See, the money was raised for him, but he didn't get it.
He was supposed to get a cut.
He's the one that he was supposed to get a cut, but he rolled over on them.
Yeah.
Because they didn't pay him.
He didn't. They should have paid. They should have paid.
You gotta pay your partners, man.
Yep.
$400,000.
Yeah.
Wait.
Last I heard, they were facing fraud charges.
Ooh. Check that one off.
He rejected a plea deal that the state offered him that carried a 5-year prison term. And,
why?
He's going to take it to trial because he thinks he can get off or get a better deal.
The homeless guy?
No.
Or the couple?
The couple.
Oh, man, they're stupid.
The male end of the couple.
They're stupid. First off, okay, well, was the homeless guy even a veteran?
I really don't know. It really didn't say.
Okay, so it was.
But he was homeless.
Okay, he's homeless, and the GoFundMe was to raise money for this guy. Which, I mean, you can do GoFundMes for all sorts of things, so that's right. That's not illegal. It's just okay. Can you trust it? Probably not.
His name is the homeless man's name is Johnny Bobbitt.
Related? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that his real name?
Come really?
On.
That is his real name. Yeah.
Bobbitt.
Kid you not. Like as in Lorena Bobbitt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that.
Mm-hmm.
Any relation there?
I don't know.
I hope not.
It says it's a totally made up story.
A totally made up story. Mm-hmm. So I wonder how made up it is, like, because the homeless man was apparently in on this. So where was it made up at?
There was no exchange of money. The whole scenario that they described was completely fabricated.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And
she didn't run out of gas. He didn't pay for it.
Yeah, it was purely a scam from the get-go. It wasn't even exaggerated. It was total fabrication.
Wow.
For the purposes of defrauding people out of their money.
Mm-hmm.
So these fuckers need to get...
he entered a not guilty plea.
Oh, they're so guilty, though. I mean, they're not going to get off on this. Come on. Right?
Well, you never know.
I mean, it's not like they're Jesse Smollett. Is that what they think they are? They're just going to get off?
They don't have... They don't have that kind of pull.
Nah, they ain't black. I mean, they ain't black in Chicago. They're not friends with the Obamas.
They were charged with
They're not
half
famous.
a dozen fraud and money laundering charges.
Good. Man, and that's the thing. These GoFundMe scams are like all over the place. I mean, you donate to people because you think they have a heart-warming story. Yeah, but can you believe it? Do you believe it? Man.
And he was really, he is really a homeless veteran.
Okay, well that part's not fabricated. Yay.
But he still didn't get any of the money.
Nope, not a dime.
No.
Yeah, just remember,
he did
guys.
get 5 years probation.
What, the
He
veteran?
got probation.
The homeless guy.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he was a part of it. He was part of it.
But
it may not have been his idea, but he still agreed to do it.
What do you do with a homeless man on probation? I mean, what are you doing with that?
Yeah, how do the home checks go?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, and maybe it's non-reporting. I know that they do probation that's that you don't have to report. But I don't know. Aren't there usually like fines and stuff with probation?
Yeah, it can be.
How the hell is he going to pay that? He doesn't have a job. He's homeless.
Exactly. I mean, what can you do? It'd be like, dude, just put me in prison. At least I know I'm gonna get food. Like, come on.
Yeah, I get food in a heat and air conditioned place to sleep in a bed.
Yeah, I could sleep with someone too.
And a boyfriend.
And a boyfriend.
And a boyfriend named Bubba.
And better drugs.
So beat him up for his Jello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just crazy.
I
don't get it. But $400,000. I mean, holy
that's
balls.
nice. So we need to come up with a GoFundMe, guys. We need to come up with a good story. Not that since everyone's hearing us.
I'm not going to jail for your money grubbing reasons.
Come on, it's not like this is evidence. It's not like.
Did he just call you money grubbing?
He did. He did. Which, by the way, please feel free and donate because I need the money. I owe back taxes. I owe back taxes and I can't afford my mortgage.
Every time you talk like him, it makes my butt fucker.
I'm gonna snort like DSP2.
Just don't get caught whacking off like he did, okay?
The camera's too high for that. What do you think I'm doing right now?
Well,
Where are my hands?
Oh, no.
Huh? What am I doing? Whoa.
It was
whoa.
the face he made, not...
What am I doing? What? I'm sorry. Jesus. I said I was gonna make the show PG.
Yeah, you lied.
Yeah. Attacked by hentai. Okay. Anything else on the story? I got.
Nope.
Just.
Not
remember,
yet.
if we could do.
I'll let you know when the verdict comes in.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I definitely want to know what happens with that. Okay. Man.
Well, I got another one. You ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Man dies on a flight after swallowing 246 packets of cocaine.
Of cocaine? Like not coke, but like
of cocaine.
Cocaine. Wait, I heard it was a Japanese man too. Is that true? My wife told me it was a Japanese man.
He was traveling from Colombia to Japan. Yes.
Okay, from Colombia to Japan, and he had how many bags of cocaine on him?
246.
Yakuza. Am I the only one who thinks this is like Yakuza related?
Why? It seems really low rent for Yakuza to use a human mule doesn't it?
Well, they have to traffic it somehow.
They don't really care how you get there. Yeah.
Jesus, can't they? Don't they have enough control over the docks and customs to just do a fucking container full?
I guess not.
Pretty much.
But he did have a shit ton in his system, and I guess the balloons just or whatever ruptured, and he ingested it.
It was a balloon that busted. They were, each one was about an inch long and less than a half an inch wide. The man's intestines and stomach were packed. The man died from edema.
Okay. Is that cocaine in the stomach? Is that what that translates to? What would that? That much coke in your stomach and intestines? Wait, hold on.
Well, yeah, it's no matter how much they wrap it up, shit's on the outside and it leaks, and it gets into your bloodstream.
Yeah. So how did he insert this into his body? Did he swallow it or did he shove it up his ass? Because
probably both ends at once.
I don't know. It doesn't say that.
Apparently, they can't ask him now.
No.
Yeah.
They can do autopsies.
246 baggies of cocaine. Well, they said it was in his intestines and stomach. So.
There you go. That tells that he was DP'd.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I say Yakuza, but this guy was like bottom tier. This guy was just like he's a mole. He's just running the drugs, right? They don't care about him.
Mule.
Mole.
He's a mule.
Mule, not a mole.
Yeah, he wasn't a mole. A mule. They don't care about that guy. You know?
No, they don't care about him at all. They care, but they do care that they lost all that money.
Oh yeah, they care about that. Someone's losing a finger. Someone's losing more than a finger.
At least.
Yeah. Man.
Oh yeah, I would say that a finger ain't the only thing they're gonna lose.
That person's family. Nope. That person's family is gonna lose another member. Man, that's what's gonna happen. Shit.
Well, not only that, but the idiots who loaded him up in Colombia, they're gonna have to. They got some splaining to do.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't hear much about like Yakuza, feuding with like Colombian drug lords, but I'm very curious now. I'm very curious about that drama. I want that Netflix special. I want that show.
Oh Lord.
That seems like a wild story.
I am not going undercover for that. You can have them shove the bags up your butt.
No, Jesse wouldn't do that. What do you think the midgets are for?
Yeah, they have to load them up that way.
Oh my God, you made me choke.
Nobody wants to get sued for, doing a strip search on a little person.
Definitely not.
Vertically challenged.
And I got so many of them that I can Japan can pretty much, the Yakuza could use me.
Yeah, but they're so little you can't shove but 1 or 2 bags of each one.
You can do a little bit more. You can pack it in. Come on, but I have so many.
What are they gonna do? Complain?
Well, you're gonna a whole herd of them.
Yeah, I think right now I'm sitting at about 6. I got 6 midgets in the shed.
It's gonna take more than 6 to get 246 packets of Coke across the border.
It might, but at least they'll get the job done. They'll get the job done.
I'm so scared.
Oh my God.
All right.
Wow.
Just no.
Okay. Now what else have we got here?
Poor midgets.
Oh, speaking of Japan, don't we have like a knifing? What's going on in Japan?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was serious shit.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to riff on that, but
Was it as a school, right?
and a girls' school too, right?
Oh, hold on.
Uh,
Well, I just clicked it off on the computer, so hold on. I'm not gonna find it again.
oh, okay.
I'm
I understand.
I'm
it was
real good today.
Schoolgirls were targeted. I know. Becky usually has these articles up and ready to go, but I can pull it up.
Well, I did, except I hit the wrong button. It's loading right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's see who loads it up faster.
Knife-wielding man attacks schoolgirls in Japan, killing 2. That would be me.
Why the schoolgirls, though? They already have enough problems. Do they know how mean other schoolgirls are to other schoolgirls? I mean, it's horrible. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it really, yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Well, he killed 2 people and injured 17 before killing himself.
How old was this
Most
guy?
of the victims were 51 years old.
51.
Jesus.
Most of the victims were students at a Catholic elementary school who were lined up at the
Catholic?
bus stop.
Okay. All right. So they're just lined up at the bus stop, ready to go, and this guy comes up and starts knifing, starts stabbing.
Well, he was screaming, "I will kill you," when he attacked the group.
Okay. I will kill you. I will kill you.
So it was
Starts stabbing. I mean, that's not funny, but I'm just saying it's kind of bizarre because we live in a country where everyone has guns and people just use guns, not knives. But
right? Don't. Yeah, you little fucking Japanese dickheads. Do not try this in Texas.
No.
The girls at the bus stop are carrying.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
The police did capture the attacker, but he died at the hospital from a self-inflicted cut in his neck. Cut his own throat.
Wow. And any clues about motive?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Not really. He lived with his elderly aunt and uncle, and was known as a troublemaker.
A delinquent. Yeah.
An incel.
51 years old.
He was an otaku. Did he like anime?
Oh God.
Does it say?
I don't know.
Oh man, I bet so. I bet.
The 2 that died were both had their head and necks cut.
Oh man,
They were
sorry.
2 of the kids.
That's messed up, man. They didn't.
It is. Yeah, I mean, like these little girls, they might have been bitchy to each other, and they probably were, most of them.
Oh yeah, they're probably little shits.
But that's no reason for some stranger to come up and start stabbing them.
Yeah,
they don't deserve that.
Just let the little shits be little shits to each other. Come on.
That's what kids are.
It builds
it's just
character.
what they are. Come on, it's just what they are. Don't blame them for being what they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They did say that they found 2 more knives in the man's knapsack in addition to the 2 he had.
Why? Like, do they? I guess
they
dull after a while.
Do they run out?
Well, in case he dropped one or got one stuck or something. I guess I don't know.
Well, got one stuck. Okay. All right.
Well, depends on where you stab them. I reckon.
I guess so.
Stab somebody in the top of the head. I'm not sure that you could pull the knife out. Could you?
I suppose, Becky.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. People who are gonna get involved with the murder-suicide need to switch the sequence.
Yes. This 51-year-old guy.
Start with a suicide, and then go on to try and murder.
Yeah, this 51-year-old man should just, taking himself, in Minecraft. Do that sort of thing. Let the little girls be bitches to each other. That's fine. It builds character. This guy was all raging and pissed off because, you know what, SK, he probably was an incel. You know, he probably was.
Yeah.
He had some deep-seated hatred.
Wasn't he living with his aunt and uncle, for fuck's sakes?
Yeah. At 51?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And they haven't said it yet, but does he have an anime collection?
It doesn't say.
Does he have a bunch of hentai? Does he have an online girlfriend or a virtual girlfriend? A waifu?
Well, you know what doesn't help? It was mentioned that these are Catholic schoolgirls.
Mm-hmm.
And what's a common dress code in anime?
Oh, skirts. Oh, the
Catholic schoolgirl outfit, right?
Yeah.
Could there be a connection between those two
it could
things?
Be.
You know,
it could be.
Because those little anime drawing fucks, they love that Catholic schoolgirl look.
I like. Yeah. I mean, it's a good look. It's a good look. Of appropriate age, by the way. Of appropriate age. Just have to make sure that's clear. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is us believing that. Uh-huh.
What? Okay.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We really do. Yeah.
I'm curious though. If I knew what the guy's name was, I'd Google it to see what there was. Wait. Maybe it wasn't.
See if he was on Twitch.
Yeah, see if he was on Twitch. See if he was an otaku. I would investigate this guy. But I don't know his name, and I don't know. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, no.
One of the things we've mentioned on Real Monsters in the past is that killers murder families. And, we kind of make fun of this guy and his pain and his insanity, but he has just destroyed families. Entire families. Right. You don't just take out one person, you take out a family. And this is the kind of thing that most families never recover from, especially when it's children.
Right.
That's true. That's true, because all those families are affected. Man.
Every member of the family and extended members of that family, they're all affected by this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good chance the parents will divorce. It just is it's just a very frequent occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
And so not only, he didn't just kill two, he killed two families. And it's important to understand that these actions have much more far-reaching consequences than what's in the headlines.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really sad.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to get through that, to grow from that, if possible, because there's gonna be a lot of pain to go through first. All because I said little. It's not little. It's not a teenager. It's a 51-year-old man, 50-year-old Japanese man who,
he's little duh.
Yeah, well, just make yourself another suicide statistic. I mean, just do that. Just in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Just do that. You don't.
They have a lovely little forest in northern Japan.
Yeah,
you
go
can
there.
Go and have a quiet little suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people do it.
Yep. And maybe some YouTuber will find you, make a video on you, and act like they didn't know it existed and all that stuff.
Right. And the girls who were there and survived, their lives are going to be devastated as well.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, not just the trauma, but the survivor guilt. Mm-hmm. That's a huge thing. And the potential PTSD
Yeah, think about how they're going to
And-
react when they see a strange 51-year-old man or some old man running up to them.
Right?
Like, oh my God, they're freaking out.
Just standing anywhere they can see. God, you know. How about just going to the fucking bus stop?
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to be easy.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Oh, man.
Hey, we got something funner to talk about. I want to make some jokes now.
I think we do. Yeah, let's make some jokes. I'm up for that. This is a kind of grim topic.
Well, we could do the caption contest real quick if you want to.
Oh, we're out of stories? I guess we are out of
No,
stories.
we're not out of stories.
Oh, dude.
But we can do the caption contest in the meantime.
Oh, okay. We can do that. Let me pull up the caption.
And lighten the mood.
Sure. Let me pull up the
Oh,
caption
they're
right
good.
here.
And thank you, Kelly
Boom.
Evans, for this wonderful picture that we love.
So she found one of my photos, I guess, back when I had long hair like that.
It was accidentally leaked.
Yeah.
I don't know how she got it.
Yeah, I lied. When I said I don't have a criminal record, I do. I was arrested.
You know,
I was
Jesse,
busted.
let me just say, this is my favorite wig of yours.
Thank you. Thank you. But it was homegrown, by the way.
Damn it,
SK.
SK, I took a drink right when you said that.
It was homegrown, okay? Not a wig.
It's homegrown?
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
true story.
okay,
I did try to grow my hair out long, but it never worked. It always come down to like where the glasses are, come down there and look all greasy and stuff. I'm like, I just can't keep it. So I just ended up cutting it. It was, I think the longest it got was like down to my nose, and that was it.
Hey Jesse, do you come from a family of balding men?
No.
Just curious.
No.
No?
I would say no. He's kind of there, don't he?
Yeah. No. No. We all have hair.
Yeah.
We do have.
Yeah. I mean,
we do have a tendency of like
my family is.
Bald patches like in our mustache, or sorry, mustache, our beard. So that's why like my beard, like I have a bald patch like right here somewhere. It's light, and then even my mustache, there's like you have this little cliff right here, and then you have like it gets kind of light here. It's kind of messed up. It's messed up, man. Just figured.
you have a pedophile patch between your on your mustache.
Oh my god!
What are you trying to say, SK?
Wow.
What are you trying to say? What?
I'm saying I've seen it before.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We know what that's going to be a topic on Real Monsters someday.
Okay, old man. All right, old man.
Okay.
I think we just read a
Grumpy old
story about
man.
an old man with a knife stabbing a bunch of schoolgirls. Are you know?
That young punk.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I asked them to tell me why you were booked into jail.
Oh.
Oh.
So you ready?
I love
great.
how it makes him out to be 6'3". That's hilarious, by the way. I mean, it's just about a foot exaggeration, but it's all right.
How tall do you think I am?
Oh, is that your age going up the side? I thought it was height.
No. How tall are you?
6'2". So.
That's pretty close, then.
Yeah.
You liar.
Damn.
No, I am. All right.
All right. The first one. For stealing all the rock god's good looks.
The
The second one.
That makes me okay.
The
That was nice.
tore the tag off a mattress. For getting drunk and trying to fondle the entire midget parade.
Now that person's a fan.
2 words. 2 words. Barnyard Romeo.
Oh man.
Because he said, this is free, and then a cop came along and cuffed him and said, bitch ain't nothing free. Thief.
Man, I try to give
For
a cop a
bothering
discount.
sheep. Yeah, uh-huh.
You're
For
trying to
bothering
give a
sheep,
cop
he's
a
a big old
discount, or
sheep botherer. He's trying to cop a discount. For using the toilets at Home Depot, those ones are meant for display only.
Uh,
Oh God!
oh, but
We're
wait,
doing something,
hey,
Becky.
wait. Do you have? Y'all have ever done that as kids? Use the toilet at a Home Depot?
No, my mother would have killed me.
did you say as kids?
Yeah, as kids.
There wasn't no fucking Home Depot when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're right about that. But yeah, I definitely did.
But I could generalize it to be a hardware store, and no.
No. Well, I thought it was a smart idea just to take a piss right in one. So there's that.
Oh my Lord!
Well,
And he forgets to tell us that he was 17.
Yeah.
legally still a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Barely, but legally.
Yeah. Technically, I'm still a kid. You know, at that point.
Young at heart, yeah. For doing something Becky talked him into doing.
Oh
How
yeah.
did I get involved in this one? I said, that's probably true.
Yeah, that is
looks like
probably
he's
true.
wearing a girl shirt.
Oh
no,
yeah.
it isn't.
No.
No, that's a dude shirt.
That's a dude's shirt for sure. It's got some embroidery on it, but that's been acceptable male fashion in years past.
The necklace though, that looks like something from Moana. Like the. Well, you I know you guys
You're a
won't know that
hippie,
reference.
dude.
What? Okay.
Well, at least it's not puka shell.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Okay, so there they are. Give me read them again real quick.
Yes,
Yeah.
real fast.
For stealing all the rock god's good looks, tore the tag off a mattress, for getting drunk and trying to fondle the entire midget parade, Barnyard Romeo, because he said this is free, and then a cop came along, cuffed him, and said, bitch ain't nothing free. For bothering sheep, he's a big old sheep botherer. For using the toilets at Home Depot. For doing something that Becky talked him into doing, and looks like he's wearing a girl shirt.
I'm gonna go with the midgets. I'm gonna go with that.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew he would.
You can't.
Oh,
He
is
can't
that,
not go with.
is that SK?
You can't.
No, it's not me.
That was me.
Oh,
That was me.
son of a. Okay, then I'll do the Barnyard Romeo. How about that?
Okay, that's Kevin Heath.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay.
Amazing. All right, and we learned something.
That's funny.
I can't be the only one. That's us to chat. Hey, Kelly, have you ever used the toilet at Home Depot? Or whatever the Home Depot
It's
equivalent
not
is
really
in
a
Canada.
girl thing.
The display.
Yeah, the display
The
toilet.
display ones.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, you know some drunk woman has done that before, right? Going into a Home Depot drunk.
I don't think women go into Home Depot drunk.
They probably don't. They don't. They've been messed up.
I have never.
You know what though? There's this club.
How do you get to the Home Depot drunk?
You there had to be a club or a bar next to a hardware store, next to a Home Depot.
Whoa. So that would be a hard no. I have never been.
There is
lived in an area with a bar next to a hardware store.
There's a club on NASA Road in that area that's right next to it used to be a mattress store. So it was like, oh, what? You get drunk over there and we just go next door? I mean, what the fuck? Come on. What the hell? You have a mattress store right there. Anyway. We got another story. I think this one is this the South
It's
Africa
done.
activist. What happened to her?
Oh my God.
This is horrible. She was stabbed and beaten to death with a hammer in her home.
Okay, and why? What's going on? What's the context here?
She was an activist who spoke out against attacks on white farmers.
Okay, that's fair. I'd
She
imagine.
was killed. She was killed on her farm. She was 51. A coordinator has been arrested. They found her face down in a pool of blood.
And of course, she's not the only. Oh, sorry.
She was found laying on her stomach and had wounds to her left eye and an open wound on her forehead. A hammer was found next to the body alongside an iron rod. 40-year-old male suspect has been arrested.
So
that's surprising.
People were let's look at this logic.
Yeah.
People are upset with her objecting to the South African government's proposals to literally steal farms from white farmers and give them to black farmers. And so and also to the murders of white farmers in South Africa. And so to prove her wrong, they murder her.
Yeah.
Right.
And she's not the only one. You know, you can find stories like this if you really look for it. You could really find stories like this where...
There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of this going on.
Now, not to sound cliche, but you're not going to really find it in mainstream media. Not that much. You'd have to really look for it because they don't cover it. Because it kind of goes against the narrative. It's like, I mean, there literally are some people that say, "Oh, what's the problem? Maybe the white farmer should give up all the land to the black farmers. Isn't it Africa?" It's like, what the like. I mean, that's not how this works. Like, what are you talking about? Like, if they own that land, been working that land, and been raising crops and farm, you know,
for generations,
then it's their land. They're working it, and they're providing a resource for the community, for the area. You can't just take it away and give it to someone.
Right. The government wants to take it without any compensation.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
that.
They want to just be able to go in and take it. Don't even want to pay them.
Oh, fuck that. All the way.
You know what's interesting, and I meant to try and find where I saw this, but there was some show, and I got it. It was it wasn't a reality show so much as more like a documentary show from different places around the world. And this woman went to South Africa to talk to these, I wouldn't call them white separatists, but these groups of white families who were preparing for the day when the blacks start murdering people. And they actually... And she was kind of making fun of them for having this belief that this was going to happen.
Oh, okay. So not Lauren Southern. Okay, because she would. Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, and these people actually they drilled their escape plans.
Oh man, well, yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah, because so they would get in these caravans and they'd go off into the, I don't know, what do you call it, out into the country and set up camps out there, and they would camp for a weekend or longer and practice all the stuff. You know, when the call goes out, that these people who are part of this group would organize and get the fuck out of town. And they would be, everybody would know exactly what to do. Which is what you need to do if there's ever an emergency. You have to practice it.
Oh, especially emergency like this, because, rumor has it a lot of these I mean, just look at the pattern. A lot of these murders look very suspicious, as if the government has a hand in it. Let's see. You protest against the government, and next thing you know, you get murdered. I mean,
you end up dead.
I mean, correlation doesn't mean causation, but that is a very strong correlation right there. That seems like almost as if it's related, like cause and effect. You know, it's like you speak out. Oh, okay, we gotta silence you.
Well, you know, the government doesn't actually have to do it. They can just whisper in somebody's ear, who whispers in somebody's ear, who whispers in somebody's ear that, gosh, it'd sure be nice if this person, you know, was
so and so's making
silenced.
a stink. Yeah.
Yep, that's all it takes.
So,
and that's what happens too. Like, of course, I don't know much about the politics in Africa. The leaders that are, the one dude who's like really encouraging this, I forget his name at the moment, but it's like there's a huge movement. There's a huge push. It's a huge push right now for them to take these farms by force, and all they have to do is encourage the people to go do it. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your land. The white devil's on your land. That's all they have to do. But in what's crazy is this whole like take the farms and give it to the blacks. It has been done before in other countries, and it fails. It fails because afterwards, because think about it. It's not even a race thing. This is about, look, these families have been operating these farms for so long, right? They know how these farms work. They're good at it. They're skilled at it. You can't just take these huge farms and give them to people who have no fucking idea how to run it. It's not a race thing. It's just they don't have any skill in running it.
That's right. These farms aren't just going out with their hoe and digging up weeds. And I don't mean a slutty woman.
Yeah.
I mean a farm implement.
Yeah, they're going out with their hoe.
Yeah. Well, you could do both, I suppose.
Good.
Are you talking about Cyril Ramaphosa?
Yeah, I believe so.
You're talking about Justin? Yeah. What's the hell of a name?
Yeah, these are big businesses, and these are substantial, complex businesses that have require a lot of domain knowledge. You're absolutely right, Jesse. These are complicated businesses. These aren't just patches of land.
See, and they right will sometimes.
If somebody doesn't come in to take over who has that specific knowledge, the farm will fail in one season.
Mm-hmm. And you know who suffers? The people. The people.
Everybody.
The people, because everybody needs food, and if the farms go down, guess who has to?
Nobody can eat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we have to send them food because they don't have food. It's just, how about?
Did you? I saw an assertion years ago that said, in the past 2,000 years, every famine has been man-made. And if they go through with this, they'll have a famine, and it will be their own doing.
Oh yeah, but we'll go bail them out. Someone will.
Not only will they lose the farms that they take, they will lose the farms that they don't take because people will walk away.
Yes, it's only a matter of time.
They'll for a minute they'll think it's a big victory that they've got all these new farms, and then they'll all fail.
I mean, that's the pattern right there, and there's a pattern to back that up.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so much history behind this that you can't possibly think it'll be different. This has been tried many times.
It has.
There's no reason to think that they've got some magic formula to make this work. They don't. And
what's the other thing that's crazy about this for me is that you can't even really talk about this subject openly on social media. I know on Facebook.
Facebook will block any talk of this.
Yeah, if you mention South Africa, like this stuff, they will ban you. They will block you. You can't talk about it. Why aren't you allowed to talk about this? Why aren't you allowed to talk about it? What's so controversial about it? Because I guess I could see where people can make it like a race thing because the people in South Africa are making it a race thing, and then people feed into it, be like, oh, it's about race. It's about race. I mean, it's
only coincidentally about race.
I mean, that's a good way to summarize it right there. I mean, you have a politician who is encouraging the people to take lands back from a certain other people by force. I mean,
well, which subverts the entire rule of law. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have rule of law, you don't have a civilization.
That's right.
It's completely incompatible, and their society will collapse into warlord status. It'll become Somalia.
Yep.
It's just it's happened over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And they think they're smarter than everybody else who's tried the same shit.
But they're not.
And they're not.
And you know what? I would love to host. I would actually love to host a debate between someone who thinks this is not a big deal, and with someone who thinks, oh no, this is a real big deal. Like someone in South Africa who could really, like a farmer, who could speak out about this. Versus, let's say, we gotta find someone probably on Twitter. He's like, I don't know, drinking the Kool-Aid that this is just... Because some people believe still that this is just a hyped up problem, that it's fabricated, that's really not as big as people think it is.
Well, we had Angela on last winter, and she's an author from South Africa, and she's a beekeeper. And she's kind of like, it looks worse than it is in the media, which is, there's some truth to that, because, people from Ireland think that Chicago's just has blood running in the streets, and that's obviously not the case.
I mean, certain areas.
Right? I mean, if all you see is the murder news, then it seems really, really bad.
Yeah.
The fact that it's, not a constant thing and concentrated in certain areas doesn't mean it's not a problem, though.
Now, also, we had a guest who was in South Africa. It was like Candace, right? What's her name? Becky, Are you there?
Candace Burmeister?
Yes.
Burmeister?
Yeah, she kind of dug into a little bit more deeper. But they both acknowledge that there's a problem there and all that stuff. But we got to find someone who just thinks absolutely that it's manufactured. And I think I have an idea. We have to find some, not to use the catchphrase, some ultra progressive on Twitter, someone who believes that it's all manufactured by maybe like Fox News or something. We could find this guy.
Or even better would be to find somebody who thinks it's a good idea.
Oh. Okay, Becky, we're gonna put that call out on Twitter. We're gonna put that call. Hey, if you think it's a good idea for, just picture like, hey, if you think it's a good idea for South Africa to force white farmers to give up their land, come to us. We wanna talk to you. We'll find them. We'll find them.
You never know.
We'll host this debate.
I put the call out for flat earthers.
Yeah.
To come on the show.
And I would love to do this debate. We could be moderators. All we have to do is make sure they don't talk over each other. Make sure they have the same amount of time. It's structured a little bit. You introduce yourself. Okay, cut off. You introduce yourself. Okay, cut off. Hey, I told you not to talk over him. I will fucking mute you. Don't talk over him. You know, you just do that shit.
Then I'll have to mute you because you're talking over them.
Oh, being belligerent. Oh, I'll drop my fucking F-bombs. I'm 3 beers in. You just wait till I'm 6 beers in.
Oh, like a duck.
What kind of debate is this? The best kind. No, it'd be great. It'd be great. Oh. You know what we didn't do?
Okay, I have one more interesting news story. What?
Man. I realized we didn't announce all the stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to announcing.
Just remember that. Yeah, no, I usually try to do that.
So do it.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, come on.
It's your show. Do your fucking announcement.
Do it, Big Daddy J. Come on.
Big Daddy J. All right, private show announcement. All right. We're kind of behind a private show.
Whoa. What are we talking about here? Because private show, is this like going in the back of the gentleman's club private show?
Oh, yeah, it totally is.
Maybe.
It totally is. It's that sort of treatment. Except you got to wear it.
Maybe.
Except we got to wear the thong and stuff. You know? It's us.
Who's we?
Whoa, wait a minute.
It's all of us. We're the ones who put on the show. You know?
Trust me, nobody.
And you're wearing a thong?
Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to.
No.
People would pay to not see that.
Right?
So you're wearing a thong.
The reverse strip tease. For every $1, I put something else on.
Yes. No, but for real, private shows. We're behind. We're behind on this. For the patrons, we got some private shows we need to do. We're coming up with the dates. I'm waiting on some things from work, and then we can get these dates down. But we have 3 ideas so far. We have the shot roulette, where my wife will get, I guess, shots of random liquids, and I will not know what these liquids are. It could be anything from water, it could be beer, it could be bleach,
tuna juice.
Who knows?
He's not going to give you anything like bleach.
Well, hold on. Are your insurance premiums paid up?
Yep. She
Could
did
be
get life
bleach.
insurance. Got that life insurance policy.
Could be hydrochloric acid.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So y'all all want to become a patron for that. Oh, and then we have the After Dark, where some very, very pervy readings of, I think, stuff that Becky will write, stuff that people will send in, stuff that we find, some interesting things. And then we have the Bean Boozle Challenge? The jelly beans that taste nasty? That stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
What you need to know is all the flavors. Oh my God. They are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess who's
there's
not
one
going to be doing this?
Yeah. One of them is like, it could either be chocolate pudding or canned dog food, coconut or spoiled milk.
Oh, lovely.
Toothpaste or mint.
Same thing.
Birthday. Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't accidentally drinking spoiled milk just kind of a rite of passage of childhood?
God.
I mean, you kind of have to go through that as a child at least once, right?
It's chunky.
And that's how you learn to smell the carton before you pour, right?
Yeah. Well, and in my case, I don't even do that. I look at the date, and if it's like today's date or past,
but
it ain't happening.
The date can still, the date's kind of a guideline, and if the conditions are bad, it can go bad before the date.
Yeah, well, that's why you pour it in a glass and don't drink it out of the jug.
I don't know why that matters.
I don't know either.
Well, Well, because when you pour it in a glass, you can smell it and see if it's the right consistency.
Well, you can also smell it before you pour it. That's my point.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather not try to smell it if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Just, bleh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay, so all that we'll do all those on the private show, but we have to come with the dates. So you have to just be a patron to check that out. Other announcements: we have a live release party tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm aware of the chat. I'm aware. I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what's going on. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, we have a live release party tomorrow. Becky, what's going on with that?
It's for Dallas Mulligan, and he has a new release called Blood for the Dancer, and there will be a release party on Facebook, and then he will also be on the podcast. Now, the Facebook party starts an hour before the podcast does, because people were complaining about the time.
Okay.
And so we moved the Facebook party up an hour, so there'll be an hour of a party that is also going on during the live broadcast.
Okay. Well, that'd be amazing. That'd be great. Yeah, check that out. So that party, that live broadcast will be tomorrow. That'd be great. And usually on these live release parties, every single one of them have been amazing that I've ever done. I think that the most wild one I've done as of late was the Better You Believe by Tony Evans. That release party.
Oh, that was fun.
Man, I ended up taking a shot for every time someone ordered a book. And at the end of it, I was like, we sold a lot of books. I was like, Tony, that's how you sell books.
Oh, he was screwed up.
That's how you sell books.
He was so drunk.
I was like, you want to know how to sell books?
Funny.
That's how you do it. You put my liver on the line. People were like, I ordered one. Better take a drink. But show me proof.
He did.
I'll refresh the KDP. Be like, oh, there's an order. Okay, I'll take a drink. Great stuff. Anyway, and Real Monsters is on Friday because
Friday this week, yeah. Mm-hmm. And we are covering the vampire of one of those German cities, Frankfurt or something like that, Dusseldorf, one of those crazy. No, there was. Oh, hold on. What was his nickname? Vampire of Dusseldorf.
Vampire Dusseldorf.
Really?
The Vampire of Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf.
Like, isn't that like a type of mustard?
No. Peter Curtin, the Vampire of Dusseldorf.
What did he do?
Huh.
Yeah, he was a vampire and cannibal.
I mean, a real vampire, or like? I mean, not really.
Well, tune in and find out, bitches.
Oh shit! It's be like that, huh? All right, I'll tune in and find out. That's gonna be on Friday. And what time can I catch the show?
Be on Friday. Same time, same station.
All right, so 9:30 this channel. All right, gotcha. All right, that would be cool. I'll check that out. I'm really interested. I'm telling you, Real Monsters is a great show. That doesn't grow. It doesn't go places. Yeah. Well.
Well, we have a lot of fun with it. Yep.
Oh, well, I guess we're out of stories and all that. I guess Just to wrap this up, Twitch has a porn invasion, which is probably gonna be just gonna keep on going to the end of time, or to the end of Twitch anyway. Because hell, I found material that was there that had been there for ages, like the image of Alexis Texas face sitting the dude. Like, I don't know when that was uploaded, but that must predate like all this stuff that's going on. It looks, I don't know. It looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of old. Like, kind of grainy and all that. Or it could just be a bad screenshot. Either way.
Could be.
So we got porn invasion on Twitch. You got Japanese people stabbing schoolgirl. A Japanese dude, a 51-year-old who could have just killed himself and saved the day. You know, that's a... You got
Not all heroes wear capes.
No. You got South Africa problems. Man, that's a crazy show. We're touching some real stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you listening, enjoying this. Press that like button, share, subscribe, support. It means a whole lot.
Subscribe.
It means a whole
supporters.
lot.
Don't be a dollar store douchebag.
Definitely don't be.
Like some...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all take it easy.
See ya.